Okay, I've been getting a lot of questions about various things on GvG, Guild versus Guild. So let's go over some of the things and explain to some of the newer people what you're looking for in GvG. For those of you that are just starting, uh, you want to take your most powerful cards you have, put them in your lineup. Second of all, you want to put hammers in your setup. Once you get to a certain point where you have wardens that are at 6 stars, even though they may look like they're weaker, they're not. Their defense is much higher, and the hammers make them stronger. And so you definitely want wardens in your GvG lineup. Once you start getting wardens in there, as time goes on, work on your mauls and your hammers, get them up to the 6-star hammers. And once you get 6-star hammers, then you come to a crossroad. You need to look at what you have in the way of wardens. The most amounts of wardens you have, whatever color that is, and you need to pick one color, and you need to run with that color. Skills that you're looking for. Right now, blue is the weakest and light is the weakest in some of this. Fear. Blind is okay. Flatline, not so much anymore. That one's kind of fallen off. Counterattack. This one's also fear. You also want to look for gem silence. Not power gem silence. Gem silence. You need some of these skills in there because they're extremely difficult to counter. The legend trials will give you the necessary catalysts once you've killed them enough to start making these, which are the legendary mauls, which are extremely powerful. These are what really boost everything. They're real easy to get to and real easy to find. I'll show you here in a second. The next thing is ascending at least one warden and making that your leader, and then working your way down to eventually ascend them all. Your 3 particular counters you're looking for are fear, counterattack, gem silence. Because once you ascend a warden, it becomes relentless. So regardless of whether this card gets hit with a time delayer, it will cast fear every turn, regardless of whether it gets to attack or not. If you have gem silence, it's going to drop gem silence every time. Counterattack, counterattack every time. Blind, it'll drop blind every time. So ascending wardens are definitely something that you want to do. It is not easy, and it takes time. To ascend a warden, you have to have all the catalysts it took to make it a 6-star, plus you have to have enough of the shields to ascend it. And once it ascends, it automatically becomes relentless. So, start with your most powerful cards, get you some wardens, get them built up, make them your defenders, Get your mauls and your hammers, build them up. Once you've decided on a color, stick with that color. You have to make colored mauls before you can make the legend mauls, of course. These are timely to make, but again, just having all dark mauls was worth it. And then start hitting legends, bosses, and eventually you can start making legend hammers. So when you go to Legendary Trials, go to Forge, you're going to want to pick the color you're going in. So as you can see, I need 6 more Entropy Eyes and 1 more Surtur Core, and I can make that one. I just need 1 more Storm Core to make that one. I've already made that one. I've already made that one, and I need 1 more Entropy Core. So it's just relentlessly staying on top of this stuff, hitting them as much as you can, killing them as much as you can. If you just don't have the dex to kill them, don't waste the summoning coins. Save them. Let them build up. There's no maximum amount that you can have. You can just keep building them up. And when you finally get that all awesome deck that can take them out, then just summon the crap out of them. Kill as many as you can. And then when the next event's over, even though you didn't get the summoning coins to summon them, you'll still have summoning coins left over to summon them, and you can keep going on them and going on them. The hardest thing to get are the cores. The cores are the rarest thing to drop, and they're a pain in the butt to get. That's why I need 3 out of the 5. Next will be your attackers. This is where it gets interesting. I have plenty of videos showing how I do different types of attacks. This one I have not really showcased because I'm still playing with it, but this one I have, and this one I have. If you notice, there are some really low-powered cards in there. So, slows the attackers for 2 turns. Slows for 2 turns. Slows for 2 turns. And slows for 2 turns. I'm only missing the 1. I need 1 more turn delayer and I will be good. And I have been fighting to get that one. Turn delayers are what make the difference. There's a reason why your top guilds use them. It allows you to consistently and repeatedly build up your skills, hit the boss, add more time to it, hit the boss, add more time to it, hit the boss, until you eventually break them down and kill them and can move on to the next one. It is so important to have one of those in your lineup. I can't stress it enough. Next, I've been asked about is Dragoons. So I will explain Dragoons and the only reason why I'm not using them right now. So I have all -1. I did not get it that event because I really did not do very good that event. So each Dragoon follows its corresponding events. The white one fell after the Mage Gemfall deck. The green one fell after the Green Commander Gemfall deck. This purple one came after the first Dark Slayer Gen 3 deck. The fish goes with the Fire Pig deck. The blue Bone Chill Krampus goes with the blue Honor deck, the very first 3.0 deck, the blue Slayer deck. Awoken Usurper goes with the Dragon Commander deck. The green Screecher goes with the green Slayer deck, the one with the Overgrowth. We'll skip that one because if you see 2, it's because I got it. 2 different ones for the event. Xenoscourge goes with the Dark God Slayer event. And then this new one actually goes with the Red Ancient Easter Commander event that we did. They complement each other. They've got some really nice skills, even at low level. So even at 4 stars, 300% damage increase, 400% health hit point, 400% hit point increase for you, and then a 500% recovery increase for all dark heroes. Doesn't say dark slayers, doesn't say dark commanders, all dark heroes. The only way that you can mix Slayer and Commander cards is if you have a Dragoon as your leader. So if you have a Slayer as your leader, the Commanders aren't getting the bonus. If you have a Commander as your leader, the Slayers aren't getting the bonus. If you have a Dragoon as your leader, they're all getting the same bonus. Then it has standard battle skills. These are empowered because this is a Gen 3. And then it has a standard, Dispel. Then when you start getting up to your decent 4 stars or 5 stars, this will be 350%, 425%, 535%. And then this is 3 Water Gem 4s. If it's a 6 star, it'd be 4 Water Gem 4s. The only one I have is Xenoscourge. That's a 6 star, and that's because they screwed up. So to evolve these things takes some really unusual catalysts. Very difficult to come by. You've been able to get some in a few events. Mainly the spires where you get this stuff, though. And as you can see, I'm not very far. I still need 9. I still need 9 for that. I still need 11 for that. And then I still need 7 for that. And I can make that one a 6 star. But once you make it a 6 star, then you can leave it or you can specialize it. That's where the specialization stones come in. Each one changes what it does. And this is the only example that I can show you on is Xenoscourge. So by making him a dark god, you have to see what his skills were first. So this one mimics the Soul Reaper. So he makes 6 Power Gem 1s. If there are 4 more Dark Power Gem 4s on the board, he makes an additional 6. So he can make up to 12 Power Gem 4s. 12 Power Gem 1s and heal you for 120% recovery rate. And then he'll Dispel Blind. Specialize him to God. And he now mimics the Master Collection card, which is Power Gem 2s instead. Will also increase your damage and now dispels might. By the way, it goes up to 500% damage boost, 600% hit points, and 800% recovery for all dark heroes. And your relics now passively generate in intensity and skill points of 20% more. So specialization is worth it. If you change it to Honored, it goes with the Honored deck, which is a nuke deck, and now starts doing the nuke damage. This mirrors the Master Collection card. Dispels Traitor. Then you have the Dren. Matches the Dren deck. Creates one Dark Pirate Gem 1+1 for every stack of Fable intensity. Oh, sorry, that's Fable. This one's a Dren deck. This is the nuke deck. And will increase Dren intensity and attack by 60%. Dispels Panic. So once you specialize them, they become even more powerful and have specialized skills. But coming across their necessary catalysts are extremely hard and rare. I've yet to see anybody have a specialized Dragoon. But I do see people using the crap out of these. Just, I don't have the Dark Time Delayer to use a Dragoon. So that's why I'm not using Xenoscourge. Because trust me, if I had the Time Delayer, Xenoscourge would be getting used like crazy. So that's what Dragoons are for those who have been asking. That's their purpose. Other than that, you need passive power gem spawners or active power gem spawners. You need to be able to do it within 2 or 3 turns, if at all possible. And you need some kind of a time delayer, and you need as many relics as you can that can spawn power gems. It takes time and practice to get it figured out. Like I've told people, go to inbox, actually go to play. If you want to try it, go to your Guild War, pick the person you want to try it on. Something that's quick and easy I can spell because it's getting late. Pointy, no. Splow. That's the one I killed. Okay, so Splow. So you find the person, there's your team. Right there it says practice. Hit practice, pick your team you want, and then for free, at no cost to you, you can practice with any team you want. See? And if you can beat them in this, then you know you can go and actually do it in real life. It gives you an opportunity to practice, see how well your deck does, and see what you're capable of doing. This is what I normally do when I see decks that are pushing the threshold of what I can and cannot do. So that's how you do GvG. If anyone's got questions, please ask. I will be more than happy to answer questions. This is one of the things I like to see people do and push for and get better at. Guild versus guild is something that really is just a daily thing. You get on there, you do it. It gives you a chance to practice with decks, mix and match things, see what works, and it's a nice sense of accomplishment because it's something that goes on for quite a while. After you've done a battle, no matter how many kills you got, whether you got a kill or not, um, once you back out, there should be a question mark right here in the collection section. And these are all the rewards. As we go through, you'll slowly start to go through them all, as you can see. And once you get enough souls, you'll be able to purchase either a 4-star warden for 25 souls, a 5-star for 100, or a 6-star for 250. These wardens are not the greatest wardens in the world, but for people who are still starting out, a free 6-star warden is a free 6-star warden no matter how you look at it. But you do get a crown, you get potions. The crowns are really nice to get, actually. Very helpful. So, any questions, like I said, please ask. I'm always happy to help with GvG. Just save your catalyst, watch what you're doing, practice, 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 and that's all there is to it. So, again, good luck to everyone. And again, if you have questions, please ask.